All right. Well, welcome to day 6 of the 11-day Spring Angel Telesummit. This summit is lovingly dedicated to Archangel Michael to help us find our life purpose and the courage to make life changes. Those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Cecily MacArthur, and I'm a Dream Life Coach, and I'm here with my co-creator and dear friend, Lori Raymond. She's the founder of Women as Visionaries, and we are thrilled that you've joined us from around the world for these divine conversations meant to open your heart, inspire action, and to make those changes and live the life that you were divinely meant to live. So again, we're going to start with a little housekeeping, and we are starting on time, but we will try to keep it to an hour, but we know the angels are in charge here, so it has been a little challenging a couple of times, but we've not done badly. I'm impressed. They're cooperating. So we will also keep you muted throughout the call. That just cuts down the background noise. But it's also, we will give you an opportunity to ask some questions at the end. So Elizabeth's going to do a couple of experiential things, and then she's going to do a meditation, and we'll then ask for questions after that so people can talk about their experiences. We ask you not to ask questions specifically about yourself, but more about what the experience to share, what happened, or what questions about the process or things that she's been talking about. Okay, let's see. So yes, and make sure if that you're registered. Some people just shared the number, and that's fine. We're not concerned about how you get in, but you're missing out on all of the emails and the reminders and some actual extra things. So register to get all of that. And then also, it's still time for you to get the very important angel package. So if you would like to catch up, I know some people didn't get some of the first ones. This package will give you all 11 interviews, so you can watch them on your own pace. And we were talking earlier to a member just coming in on the call, as she said she wanted to then listen to them again and take notes the second time. She just likes the first time to be able to listen. So a lot of information to be shared, and that could work really well if you wanted to hear the information again. And plus wonderful bonus gifts from all of our angel presenters. So to get started, I would like to introduce my co-host and help you to know who she is and who we both are. She's going to introduce me, and I will introduce her. So let me start with talking about Lori Raymond. And Lori is a world traveler, a humanitarian coach, and spiritual teacher and student. As the founder of Women as Visionaries, she delights in helping women reinvent themselves through global education and events like this, and the Vision Quest travels to places like Bali. Every time I say Bali, I just picture myself in that beautiful place. So
we're going, Cecily. We're going.
We're going. All right. And her life work is inspired by the passions of leaving a legacy of service to women and children, because she believes, as women go, so go the world.
Thank you, Cecily. And it's my delight to introduce you to my co-host and who has become a dear friend, Cecily MacArthur. She is extraordinary, and yet, it's tough to share all who she is, but she is a life mastery consultant with Mary Morrissey and Life Solutions, a certified life coach, an intuitive, and a transformational teacher and author. Likewise, she is passionate about working with individuals, organizations, and communities to help them create their dreams. She loves that phrase, help people, create their dreams and bring them into reality. And she really enjoys working with the angels to assist her clients with divine messages and guidance for their personal and professional and spiritual growth. And it was because of that title on her Facebook page that I then invited her to play with me with the Angel Telesummit. So that leads us to, why did we create this Angel Telesummit, Cecily?
So Lori was divinely inspired. She channeled, the angels wanted us to do this for sure. So it was really a vision to make this shift in the world, because both personally felt that everyone needs tools and strategies to support them, particularly during these challenging times, with heart and soul information. So we went to the highest source of wisdom, and the angel actually brought it to us. We're just vessels here for this idea. And now on day 6, we are bringing this to you in the form of the Angel Summit. So, Lori, tell them about our intention for this summit.
Yes, I mean, Cecil and I, through this whole process, every day when we meet on the phone, we draw an angel card, one each, and we set intentions for our calls. So it's been so great to work and to co-create in this kind of consciousness. And so we came up with our intention for this summit, which is together with the angels to facilitate this Angel Telesummit, so that our 12 angel experts will help people around the world to access the angels, awaken to spirit, and allow for divine support and guidance. And so it is. Mm-hmm. And so if you just breathe that in for a moment, everybody, we've got people as far west as Hawaii and people in Canada, and we've got the southern, and we've got the northeast covered, and probably many more. And it is with real joy that I introduce to you Elizabeth Harper. And her topic today is Archangel Michael and your life purpose color ray. And I have to tell you, Elizabeth, I love all of our presenters, but being a feng shui enthusiast, I was most intrigued with your topic and what you're going to be sharing with us today. And so a little bit more about Elizabeth is that she is a popular and inspiring teacher, a color intuitive and psychic artist who empowers others to realize their light. She's been featured in popular national magazines, including Woman's World, Red Book, Prevention and Health, and she's a magazine columnist and regular contributor to radio and television in the U.S. and Australia. And really special, she is the award-winning author of, and I love this title, Wishing, How to Fulfill Your Heart's Desires. But she's really been a visionary, and her pioneering work with color inspired her uniquely revealing color scope, which is featured globally in print and online magazines. You're going to probably hear more about this. And she loves to share her gift of healing with color through her visionary jewelry and personal creations. I am just delighted. Elizabeth, welcome to the Angel Telesummit.
Ooh, thank you so much. I've got all these kind of glittery, sparkly goosebumps going down me at the moment because there's so much energy coming in.
So, lovely. So to get started, how do you see and sense auras and colors? Tell us more, because and I want to make sure, because we kind of found this, it's like, and also just from a basic, like, what is a color ray? I mean, so we're going to use that word, or you might, and I just want to make sure our folks do know what that is as a starting place. And then if you could talk to us about your sensing of auras and colors.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I've listened to all the other calls, and oh my, what wonderful energy. And it comes with such love, and it's palpable. It's just fabulous, and you've done a great job, a wonderful job, such a gift, and I thank you from my heart for this wonderful blessing.
Namaste, and thank you.
Oh, thank you. And, with a life color ray, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on, because I believe, and you don't have to believe anything that I say. It's whatever resonates with you, whatever feels right for you. Truth has vibration, and there are many vibrations on the planet, and we resonate on different levels of truth. So as our vibrations change, so our truth changes, or at least our perception of that truth. So it might expand, or it might completely change. So just be open to whatever feels right for you. So your life purpose ray, I believe, is an energy, a color that we come on that embraces our purpose, let's say. And our purpose isn't about our career. It's really what we want to achieve in this lifetime. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about your life purpose, Ray, later on. And we're going to link with Archangel Michael and connect to our life purpose, Ray, or at least connect to a gift that links with our life purpose, Ray. And I must admit, I don't call myself an angel expert. I'm a color expert. So I'm really composed of fairy energy, which is why I like everything that sparkles. And I flit around from one thing to another, just like a fairy. But I work with angels and angelic energy, and I'm completely surrounded in my room at the moment with angels and angel candles and angel pottery, angel on the walls. You know, everything angelic is around me. I call all this energy, angelic energy, beings, everything, I lump it into one energy, which I call spirit. So if you hear me say spirit, then you'll know that this is just a group energy of which we are a part of. And as you already know, there is really only one of us here. So we're essentially talking about ourselves. So I'm going to begin by briefly telling you about how I see color, and then we'll play a little game. So I love to play games. And I loved that Laurie said at the beginning that you wanted to play with Cecily. Because it's all about play. So we all have the sensitivity and the ability to see and sense unseen energy. We all do it in different ways. My gift is sensing color and then interpreting it. Color is around us. It makes no difference if you're colorblind. Color has a vibration that can heal and reveal your life. So you sense it all the time. I was very fortunate as a child. I was told this frequently by my mother, and my mother was one of the pioneers of yoga in Britain during the 50s and 60s. And so when I would tell her about the colors that I saw around people, she didn't say, "Oh, naughty girl, go to your room." She completely understood and told me that I was seeing auras. She named what I was seeing. I was seeing auras. In fact, she was so very excited about it. She would tell me what the colors meant by relating them to the 7 major chakras. And if you know about the chakras, this is a very easy way to interpret the qualities of color. Another way is to relate color to nature. So, for instance, red, orange, yellow are hot colors and link with the sun, sunset, sunrise, with volcanoes and fire. So if you think of these colors in nature and how they make you feel, then you can pretty much get an idea of their qualities. They're very fast-moving. Blues, violets, and greens, on the other hand, are cooling colors. So the sky, deep bodies of water, trees, in fact, the whole planet is pretty much blue and green. And these are calming colors. They're slower moving, more reflective, not as quick as the fiery reds. All colors are healing. So if you want to use color to heal, then the red range would be used to wake you up, and the blues to put you to sleep. It's kind of simple, a simple way of looking at it, but I think you probably get the idea of some of the qualities of color. I do believe that we all sense auras and colors in a way that is right for us, and we can learn to take what we're sensing to a level of interpretation and also to a level of vision so that we can see colors. So the way I do it, you may do this as well, I psychically see color in 3 different ways. I sense it in a multitude of ways. So I think we all sense color. You know, when you walk into a room and when you meet people for the first time, you sense their colors, you sense their energy, but you may not be taking it to a visual level. So firstly, I see auras, I see colors with my eyes open. I often see flashes of truth like sparkles or like a lightning strike, depending on the level of truth. I believe those flashes and lightning strikes are about truth. And I see these in people's energy fields, and I'm quite sure that a lot of you see these as well, sparkles and kind of flashes of light. And for me, they come when someone speaks the truth, and then I see these flashes. Many people see halos around teachers, or when people are giving a speech on a stage, and I see auras in this way as well. The second way I see it is with my eyes closed, so I use my third eye. I take my attention to my third eye. I do this usually with the intention of looking at the soul of the person I'm working with. and I ask to see whatever wants to be seen for their highest and greatest good. And the colors tend to reveal energy for me because of that intention, linked with the past, the present, and the potential future. But, when you see or you sense color, you can have different intentions for connecting with those colors. And then the third way is by using my imagination. So, your imagination really primes that intuitive muscle. So it's like a game. I say to myself, if I knew, what color would I see? I do this particularly in situations where I'm not really in my seeing place, when I've just given a presentation, for instance, and I'm just asked on the spot, what color am I? So I do this. I ask, if I knew, what color would I see? I do it very quickly, and it never fails. It's like a little window opens up in the energy field and in mine, and I can look in for that brief moment. I don't have to totally open myself up, so it's kind of a safe space for me to be in. And you can do the same thing. You can ask that same question. When it comes to interpretation, I have a lot of experience, and I've taken oodles of color courses over the past 30 or more years. But what I've found to be the most effective way of interpreting energy is just to say to myself, what does that mean? It's also the cheapest way, or, the most inexpensive, as you'd say nicely in the United States. When I was younger, I would tell people what colors I saw in their energy fields, and they would say, what does that mean? And I'd say, oh, I don't know. So just asking yourself that question and then opening up to receive the answer works wonders. Your intuition is like a browser, like Google. So when you put this question into your intuitive Google, then the answer comes up. This can be an important lesson in being specific. You could get lots of answers coming back at you. And it's important to remain open to whatever wants to come to you. So let's play a game. What I'd like you to do on the call is we're going to play a little game with our hands. So if you're holding the phone, it might be a bit challenging, but you can always do this later. So those of you that are healers, this game will be old hat to you, but do go along with it. So let's just take a deep breath in, and I'd like you, as you breathe out, just to say, ah. So you're just letting your energy out, you're letting your body relax. And let's take one more deep breath. And let your body relax as you breathe out. Ah. And now close your eyes, and I'd like you to imagine that you're surrounded by a radiant, beautiful radiant light. You're completely safe and protected in this light. No darkness can live in this light. Your angels surround you and embrace you with their love in this light. Good. Now I'd like you to put your hands together in a relaxed prayer position in front of your chest. And just be aware of your palms and the warmth between your hands. Bring your awareness to the area between your hands. Just sensing the energy, feeling your palms. And I'd like you to rub your hands together. So just rub your hands together. It'll warm them up nicely. So what we're doing, essentially, is stimulating our hand chakras. Good. Now, return to your prayer position. You've still got your eyes closed. Just allowing your hands to relax in this position. And then slowly pull your hands apart just a few inches. And then bring your hands back together. So it's like being on a concertina, an accordion. Bringing your hands back and forth. And what you do is you'll sense energy between your hands. And with your eyes still closed, I'd like you to look at that energy between your hands and say to yourself, if I knew what color, what would it be? What would the energy be? If I knew what color would this energy be? If I knew, what color would this energy be? Just see what comes to you. Be open to whatever color wishes to reveal itself. So it might not be in your vision. It might just pop into your head. A memory could come in. Color can come in many different forms. So just be open to receive. And when that color comes in, then say to yourself, what does that mean? And be open to whatever comes to you. And whenever you've got that, just shake your hands out, just to shake that energy off. And then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open your eyes, relax your hands. So that color between your hands is your color. That's your energy. It's not necessarily your life color, but it's an aspect of your soul color. So did you get those colors, Cecily? Could you feel them? Could you feel them, Laurie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I could feel. Mm-hmm.
Good. So I'm going to talk to you briefly about soul colors, life colors, and angel colors. So the first time I saw an angel in someone's energy field, I was aghast at how ginormous the angel was. I mean, this presence was like a skyscraper. And I've noticed that angels appear in the energy fields of those that are angel messengers, if someone's calling on the angels for assistance, or when they're going through deep change. It's like a lot of angelic energy comes around to support and help them as they go through change. I see the angelic presence in the energy field in whatever way that person envisions the angel. So if someone imagines angels with a halo and wings, that's what I see. If a person envisions golden energy with no form, then that's what I see. When I connect with my angels, I am just aware of a presence of energy and light. I don't see a physical form, but I feel an enormous amount of energy coming in. I was told by Archangel Michael that when you call on his name, you are calling on a vibration. So you may not be aware of an angel per se. You may be more aware of the vibration and the change in vibration around you as he comes in. The color blue links with Archangel Michael. And he told me that you can use blue or you can use his name, and either of these will invoke his energy. And it's the same with all angels. It's all vibration. You can use their names or the colors or the qualities. And there's a saying, where attention goes, energy flows. So if your intention is to invoke Archangel Michael to guide you to know your life purpose, for instance, then you can call on him by name, and you can use the color blue, which actually links to the divine will and divine purpose, or you can just embody the intentional vibration, so you don't have to call on anyone or anything. And you can ask for that energy to flow between your hands so that you can sense it or see it. So you can sense your life purpose ray, for instance, flowing through your hands. You may not see the color, and I don't want to set you up for that, but memories might come up. You might get tingling in your body in an area where your life purpose ray color corresponds with. You might get a hankering for a particular fruit that relates to your life purpose color ray. The more intention you have behind this, the more you'll attract the answer to you, the more you'll attract the answer you seek. So your life purpose ray, I believe, doesn't change. But you haven't necessarily come on just one color ray. So it can get a little confusing. Plus you can invoke other color flavors, so like veils of color, depending on what your focus is. So for instance, if you've come on the violet ray of service, and I feel there's a lot of people on this call that have come on the violet ray of service. And again, I don't want to set that up, but there's a real strong sense of violet energy coming over the ray on the telephone at the moment. But let's say you've come on the violet ray of service, but you're really interested in wealth right now, and it's not part of your life purpose ray necessarily. That desire to embrace wealth will invoke the color green. And so your life purpose ray can have a kind of a green veil around it. The violet life purpose ray isn't going to change, but that green energy might change. So it can be a little confusing, so it can look like you've come on a green ray when it's actually veiling your true life purpose ray. So I hope that makes sense. Of course, on the other hand, you can bring green energy in if you'd like to experience wealth. So, it works in both ways. So in a moment, we're going to invite Archangel Michael to connect with us and help us to discover our life purpose ray. Your soul colors to me, and these are all titles, I call the life purpose ray something that doesn't change. And I feel that it reflects how you want your life to be lived, and it comes from the very core of your being. The soul colors, the soul rays, I see as a group of colors that incorporate the life purpose ray, the right life color ray. So some aspects of your soul colors don't change, like the life color ray, but other aspects of your soul colors do change, because your thoughts, feelings, ideas, directions, desires all change in any given moment. But there are layers to your soul colors. So if you imagine that your soul colors reflect your wardrobe, well, now what kind of colors do you have in your wardrobe, and how often do they change? So you could say this is a reflection of your soul colors, what's in your wardrobe, and what you've embraced in your life. So, for instance, I totally disliked the color blue. It was my school uniform, and I truly believe that it didn't suit me. So there was no blue in my wardrobe at all. And then I met my husband, and Cecily knows my husband, a former Marine and a life coach, and his wardrobe was completely blue, with not a single pattern in sight. So I bought him what I thought would be kind of an easy bridge from all blue to something different. I gave him a camouflage type Tommy Bahama green shirt. And of course it was patterned and it was green. So it was outside his comfort zone on those two counts. But he wore it because, he loved me. And over the years, his wardrobe has totally changed. He has patterns in his wardrobe. There's reds and yellows and greens, every color you can think of. And I've added blue to my wardrobe. And as I'm speaking now, I'm wearing blue. And as I'm speaking and teaching more and communicating more and writing, I've noticed that more and more blue is creeping into my closet. And this is not a reflection of my life color, but it is a reflection of my soul colors. So take a look at what's in your wardrobe, what's missing. What can you bring in that, you can bring those qualities into your life by just bringing color into your wardrobe. My sense is that your life ray is a part of your soul colors, so it's like your life ray is the trunk of the tree, and the whole tree as a whole are your soul colors. So hopefully that makes sense. So Archangel Michael and our life purpose, is it okay for us to do a meditation now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when I connected with Archangel Michael, what came through was that when we hold a desire in our hearts to follow our purpose, to fulfill our mission, this activates the divine will, and Archangel Michael's energy awakens, and his vibration empowers your vibration to bring you into alignment with your purpose. So I really liked that. That didn't come from me. That came directly from Archangel Michael. So we're going to do a meditation. Find yourself a nice, comfortable position. It's always good to sit up and not lie down because, when you meditate, sometimes when you lie down, you might go to sleep. It's not going to be too long. So I'd like you to find a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a few deep, cleansing breaths. It's always good to breathe. When you breathe, you just allow your body to let go. So I'd like you to imagine lights filling your room, the space you're in. You're safe, protected, comfortable in this light. This beautiful light glows with joy and love. You are so loved. You are beloved You are blessed. All around you in this light are your angels, those who guide and support you, those who love you, your soulmates, your soul friends, your soul teachers are all in this light, all linking to you now through your heart. So just get a sense of that energy all around you in this white light. And I'd like you to be aware of your own wings wrapped around you. Just be aware, it's almost like your arms are wrapped around you. Be aware of your wings wrapped around you. And I'd like you to open your wings up. Just open this energy up, and you might find yourself pushing your chest out, arching your back. Imagine shaking your wings out. You might lose a few feathers. Notice their colors or the color of the feathers. These feathers will be used to guide others, so nothing goes to waste. Take a heart breath. Breathe in the light. Feel, sense, imagine your whole energy, your whole being awakening to the truth of who you really are, a being of light. And out of this throng of beings surrounding you, Archangel Michael steps forward. Be aware of his presence. Just for a moment, allow yourself to feel, sense, know his vibration. Feel it activating your soul, your spirit, your heart. And Archangel Michael is humming. Be aware of this vibration in your heart. Sense the energy of your heart harmonizing with his hum. So you are coming into alignment with the vibrational energy of Archangel Michael now. Good. Take a heart breath. And as you let go of your breath, just allow yourself to let go of any restrictions you may have had that have stood in the way of you embracing your life purpose. Just let that energy go. And now cleanse your energy field with white light, just like a shower. Imagine white light moving through your energy field. Good. And now you're ready to go on a journey. You're tuned in and you're cleansed. So Archangel Michael is going to take you on this journey. This intention alone, this intention of going on your journey, lifts you off your feet, out of your body, out of the space you're in. You are free to soar amongst the clouds. Just feel the light on your wings and on your body. Feel the air lifting you up. You're free. And be aware of all the clouds around you. And one particular cloud is drawing you, is attracting you, is magnetizing you. So just allow yourself to go into this cloud and into the center of the cloud. And in the center of the cloud is a gift. Archangel Michael is waiting for you and is offering you this gift. This gift reflects your life purpose. It might contain the color of your life purpose ray, or it may embrace the qualities of your life purpose. Accept the gift with an open heart and allow Archangel Michael to explain to you what this gift is. So be open to receive. Good. And now thank Archangel Michael for giving you this wonderful blessing. And bring your awareness back into your body, letting go of the images, the sensations you've just experienced, while remembering all the information you were given. And you may remember pieces of information later that consciously you're not aware of right now. Could come up in your dreams. Coming back into your body, cleansing your energy field once more with white light. And as you come into your body, be aware of all your guardians and angels all around you, including Archangel Michael, supporting and loving you. Good. And take a deep cleansing breath as you come back to full waking consciousness. And whenever you feel ready, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open your eyes. Good. So you can call on Archangel Michael to help you in your dreams, or at any time to help you to understand what that gift is. And sometimes our egos get in the way of wanting to know what our life purpose ray is. And we can think it's one thing, and it might turn out to be another. So sometimes it's a little easier, let's say, to invite Archangel Michael to bring us gifts that will help us to understand our ray. And then, you may already know your life color ray. And what you can do is say, what does that mean? What is my purpose in words? So you can use what I mentioned to you earlier about asking questions and then being open to receive the answers. So you do need to be careful, let's say, with your questions so that you receive the answers that you're looking for. So hopefully that makes sense. So I'd like to just ask you, Cecily and Laurie, if you were able to receive gifts.
Oh, I could speak for me. I absolutely received a gift. That was so beautiful, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for an incredible meditational experience. I love the whole walking through, and Michael's energy is so amazing and radiant. And I did get a lovely gift, and I'm not exactly sure what it means yet, but I'm opening to being clear about that for my life purpose. That was extraordinary. So thank you.
Cool.
Lori, how about you, or what was your experience?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm floating, and I have to realize that I'm that I just went to a very different place, and so I'm just in a very being, loving, feeling space. And for me, that feels like the gift, Elizabeth, because I moved from your words to a feeling place. So thank you.
Yes.
That's exactly right. What you're getting is exactly it. That's your life purpose. So you're feeling it, and that's a great. That is a great lesson for all of us because it comes in different forms. It can come visually, it can come with words, it can come through our feelings, it comes through our desires, and this is how we know what our life purpose is. And I do believe that, for a lot of us, it works in an opposite way. We know what our life purpose is, and then we get the color. It kind of comes later. So, yeah, I'm glad you're embracing that.
Yes, then thank you.
Yes.
So
what's terrific.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good. I wanted to mention to everyone that, when I work with any kind of energy, angelic energy, fairy energy, any kind of beautiful, wonderful energy, I'm often inspired to create. And probably a couple of days before the Angel Telesummit started, I was inspired to create some angel cards, and I emailed Cecily and said to her, here's another job for me to do. is create angel cards.
It was created just for us. We felt terrific about it, but it was a lot of work for you.
Well, actually, you know what? It wasn't. It's kind of I've made 22 cards. What came? I don't know about you, but when I'm traveling in the car, it's the movement, and I go into my right brain, and I am very inspired when I'm in the car. And of course, I was thinking about the Angel Telesummit, and then the inspiration came to create angel cards, and they're cards for the Telesummit. And also, the name came immediately. I didn't even have to think of the name, and it was 22 parts of color. So what I've done is I've created these cards, and believe me when I say the images are very simple. They're color related. They're related to color energy. I've written about them, and I've named them, and the cards are available for everyone from the Angel Telesummit freely for you to play with. There are 22 cards, so you can go to my website, sealedwithlove.com /angel cards, and then you'll be able to download. It's a PDF file, and I downloaded them for myself here. I mean, I have the originals, but I downloaded them, and then I cut them up into their cards. And I have to say, my husband afterwards said to me, "Oh, wouldn't it be good to laminate them?" So that might be a good idea, to laminate them so they move around a little easier. But I would love you to try them and play with them, and give me feedback on the cards and how they work for you, because this has come totally inspired from angelic energy, and just love working with energy and playing, of course.
Well, it's very generous of you to offer that, and I just
no, it's what it's being. I've come on that violet indigo ray of service. Everything has to
there
be
you go. Lots of violet here today. You were right about that. But I just want to repeat your website again. It's sealedwithlove.com /angel cards, all one word with an S on the end, angel cards, and I will put that in the replay email that you'll get later on this evening, so people can do that. But Elizabeth, will you tell us more about other things, about your website and other things that you have coming up that you would like to talk about?
Oh, wow!
Have an event coming up?
I've got tons of stuff. On my website, it's a very convoluted website. It's sealedwithlove.com. I have lots of what I call coloricious things to play with. I have an angel wisdom oracle that you can play with. It's interactive. A color scope that I've created myself because, of course, I love color and I work with color. And it's like a horoscope, but it's a wheel of color. So it's more interactive for you. It's more intuitive for you. You just go to the color scope, look at the colors, see which one you're attracted to, click on a color, and see what the message is for you. I also have a video color scope that I do every week with my fairy crown. And I usually
that's my favorite, Elizabeth. I love
my
that.
favorite too. I usually give 3 colors, and then I interpret those colors, and I am inspired in that moment to interpret those colors. So I haven't thought about it beforehand, but I've usually thought about what the colors are beforehand, or at least I'm inspired beforehand for those colors. And I have a newsletter of course, that I send out every week, and I have a prize draw every week as well for something that I've made or some of the gifts that I have on my website. I have jewelry that I make myself, so you can bring color into your life.
Beautiful jewelry.
I love jewelry. It's all sparkly. And of course, it has
sparkly jewelry, definitely.
Sparkly jewelry, and it has my energy on it, so it's healing. It's kind of loaded with healing energy. And I've just started to create scarves. It's like big scarves that I've written affirmations on and symbols on and colors, of course. And, you know, there is such a beautiful angelic presence when I'm creating these scarves. I just love them so much. I teach, of course, about color, and I'll be teaching at the Open Center in June a color class just for a day. It's actually on Father's Day, Sunday, I think that's 19th of June. And then the day after, I'll be at the Learning Annex, and I think you have to sign up to be one of the Learning Annex members to be a part of that event. And then I'll be at Omega in the last weekend in June with my friend Kayla Ambrose. We're teaching about energy anatomy. So that's about seeing auras and sensing auras and knowing about the colors. And I'm also at Lilydale in July. So we're just, again with Kayla, we're just doing a short presentation on energy anatomy. So I have lots of things coming up. I teach psychic development as well at Omega at the end of August. So that's always a great workshop to come to because it's fun and we play a lot. I like to play.
Well, excellent.
So, yeah. So I'd like to put it out to questions if that's good.
Yeah, we're going to do questions now. I just wanted to thank you for sharing all of that, and we will, like I said, post your website again, but we'll just let people know again that it's sealedwithlove.com. And if you're looking for the actual new angel cards or oracle cards that she's just created, you just put /angel cards with an S. So excellent. All right, so let's start with some questions. If you have questions or would like to speak about what happened to you in the meditation, please raise your hand. It's 5-star on your phone, and it's going to raise your hand, and then I'm going to identify you by the last 4 digits of your phone number. So 5-star. Okay, the first person I saw go up is 4536. Hello, what's your name? Where are you? And what would you like to ask Elizabeth?
Hi, it's Kevin again. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Kevin.
Thank you for doing everything that you're doing. A general question. During meditation, when it's guided and we kind of find ourselves going in and out of our bodies, I'm not sure if what we're witnessing to be true or not, or something that you're kind of sparking in us. How do we differentiate that?
You know, when you go in and out of consciousness, is that what?
Yeah, like I feel like I'm kind of drifting off, or something's pulling me out, kind of a thing.
Oh, how interesting! You know, that is when you meditate, when you go into that place of it's almost unconsciousness, but you're not unconscious. It's kind of like nirvana. We're all trying to get there. That's the place we want to be, and that place has so much truth in it, and it's kind of that place that is truly who we are. You know, when you go there, when you go to that place, there are no questions. You forget your questions. It's just you know everything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when you meditate, if it's unsettling to kind of feel like you're going in and out of consciousness, it may be that you just need to be a bit more grounded. So what you can do is imagine that you've got roots going from the base of your spine, and they're rooting into the earth. And then you imagine that energy is coming up through those roots, coming into your body, and just anchoring you in. So then it helps you. So it's a little bit like you're no longer in this boat that's rocking back and forth. You're anchored, so you're a little bit steadier. And that might help you to go higher as well. And you may get more information that way, too. One of my teachers used to say, you're of no spiritual use unless you're grounded, because then you can bring information in and you can ground it. And then you know when it's true information because it resonates with your heart. It feels right. And that truth is always loving. It's never going to be something that is unloving. So the truth is always a loving energy, and it has a vibration. And you'll know that when you've hit it, you'll know it. It'll tingle. I feel the tingling through me. Does that make sense?
Totally. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Good question, Kevin.
Thank you.
Okay, next person. We have 3876. That's your name, where you're coming from, and your question for Elizabeth.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, calling from Charleston, South Carolina. I so appreciate the angels. This Angel Call series is just been amazing and awesome for me.
Oh, that's great.
Us too.
We love to hear that, and I'll pay you your $100 later. No.
Well, I mean, I received guidance I don't know, a week and a half ago to be more open to my angels, and then I get the link to join this call, and it's just like, wow, it's the synchronicity, and just like, thank you, and it's free. I'm like, this is great.
Meant to be here, definitely.
I received a ruby,
Ooh.
and my message was reclaim my power and my mastery, and it was to help me more deeply shed my fear, as well as assistance in grounding and just living on the earth with the normal day-to-day tasks. So just anything on Ruby?
You know what? Ruby is the 6th ray, one of the angel rays. It's the 6th ray, and it's a combination of purple and gold. And an aspect of it links to Archangel Uriel, and an aspect of it is that you're another one that's here to serve, that there is a desire to serve, and it's selfless service. And when you were speaking, when you were saying that you heard that you needed to be more open, it brought tears to my eyes. And when something makes me cry, it's the truth. I have lots of different, ways of finding out what the truth is. So, and that's one of them. And it's sort of ruby. Oh, I just love that energy, the ruby energy. Look up the 6th ray. And
okay.
Let me just take one of my cards. At this moment, I've taken one of my cards that I've created. And your card is called Beyond the Veil, and it's connections. And it says, the veil that separates us from the truth is at its thinnest, and your psychic powers are in perfect alignment with all souls that have a message of love. So focus your attention on loving service, and the messages will reflect the same intention. So it's like the veils are really thin for you at the moment. So that means that you are super psychic, you're really connected. And that's great. So the ruby energy is just perfect. And you might want to start writing. I'm getting the sense of you might want to start writing down the information that comes to you, or inspiration, anything that comes to you, start writing it down. Oh, I'm getting tears in my eyes again. So that's right. Start to write.
Wow. I have goosebumps from my head to my toes. I get goosebumps. You cry. It's like, yes, yes, yes. So thank you.
Yeah, I've got goosebumps now too. I must be tuning into you.
And maybe we can rename them Goosebumps to Angel Bumps.
Angel Bumps.
There you go. All right, Stephanie, that was a great question. All right, so the next person, 8780. What's your name? Where are you? And what would you like to ask Elizabeth?
Hi, thank you so much, and God bless you, Elizabeth. My name is Kathy, and I'm calling from the Bronx. I just wanted to I was thinking maybe it was my imagination, but this is my 5th call that I've been on with joining in. And I noticed when I have my phone on speaker, because I don't want to hold the phone when we do the meditation, I have a Jack Russell Terrier. She starts sniffing around and starts barking and wagging, and she's running all around the house when you mentioned Archangel Michael. This is every time. I'm thinking, oh, it's the noise, but it's the phone. I don't know, but this has happened every time.
Oh.
So my question is, I couldn't feel it, too distracted with her sniffing and running around the couch, but I just I'm sure the Archangel Michael was there. And I just wanted to know if I'm am I intuitive enough to really get to the nitty-gritty of it all. I've been on this journey for quite some time, and I need grounding and connection myself.
Oh, sweetheart. You know, animals are so sensitive, aren't they? I have the same thing. As soon as I start working, my pussycat comes in. She's meowing all over the place. And they totally sense the energy and connect with it. And so believe that energy was definitely there. I pulled a card for you from one of the cards, and it's the Angel Ray of Pink, which is
wow.
Which is unconditional love, and kind of the image that I created was this flower that is opening up. All the petals are opening up, and the petals are the heart. And the message is everything is love. You are love, and everything is you. There is no separation. Your love flows through everything. Your purpose is to embrace and realize this truth in your heart and soul and in your life. So you may just want to bring pink energy in at the moment.
That's all. I did see a slight pink, but a little tinge of yellow, but that is my favorite color.
Oh. And that's all you need is that pink unconditional energy of love. And when you think about it, animals, they really react to that loving energy as well, don't they? And that pink and gold links with the wisdom that's coming from your heart. So I think that you just need more confidence in who you are.
Amen. Thank you so much. God bless.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you. And we'll take one more. I've got 0428.
Hi, Hi, my name is Rosa.
And where are you from, Rosa?
I'm from Northern California.
All right. And what's your question?
I just had a question. When I was doing the meditation, I closed my eyes and I didn't see a specific color. I saw sparkly, like almost like when you look through a crystal, and when the sun catches a crystal and you see rainbow colors. So I was wondering if you could tell me what that means if you don't see one specific color.
Now, you might want to go to your guides with that. And the reason I say that is because there is a crystal ray. And if you've come on the crystal ray, what tends to happen is that you reflect other people's ideas. So it's like other people have the most fabulous ideas around you, but it's almost channeled through you. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's kind of like your reflections of the people. And it's the most amazing ray, one of the most amazing energies with these crystal energies. And, it says you have some wonderful ideas yourself, but you help other people, you guide other people to really fulfill their ideas. Do you understand?
Yeah, well, that makes sense why Michael gave me the gift of courage, because it's like I need that courage to move forward with, what my life purpose is.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Good. And of course, Archangel Michael connects with courage, right? So you can invoke his energy to bring you courage. And there's almost, when I invoke angelic energy, I really feel something enormous and big. So you'll feel the protection of Archangel Michael as well. But that crystal energy, I feel that that's right as well. I feel like you have come on a crystal ray. But you don't have to believe me. It has to come from you. It comes from you and what feels right for you. Let me just pick a card for you at this moment. Oh, look, you've got Heart of Creativity. So you've got the inspiration buzz. So it says your creativity is alive and buzzing with activity. This is the perfect time to channel your creative energy into form. Let go of where it will take you and remain in this present moment, happily manifesting love to your heart's content. So this is just, it's like energy moving, buzzing around you, and it's turquoise and gold. So these energies help you to manifest and create from a creative perspective. Do you understand?
Wow.
That? Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. Cool. Thank you so much for all this information. And I've been seeing that sparkling colors all day, and I do see colors too. So thank you so much for sharing your information. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for being of service.
All right. Terrific. Thank you, Elizabeth. Great responses for people. So what we'd like to take now, because we're run out of time. We could spend all afternoon with you, but could you just want to wrap up and have a message from Michael or from the colors, or what would you like to tell people to keep in mind around their life purpose ray or working with the information you shared today?
What's coming through is that just to come from the heart, that it doesn't matter what the color is or what your purpose is. If you come from that place of the heart, then you are coming from the divine. You're coming from the place of the divine. And you can call on all your angels to help you and guide you. You can name them, or you can ask for their qualities, or you can call on their colors. But it doesn't matter, whatever you want, that vibration will come to you, like attracts like. But again, if you're coming from that place of love, then you can't go wrong. Just love makes the world go round, doesn't it? And it's in everything that you want to attract. Everything contains love. So, before we finish, just for a moment, just close your eyes, place both your hands over your heart, and just send yourself love. Because we often forget ourselves. We give so much love to others, especially as many of us are here in service. We want to serve and give to everyone else, and then we forget ourselves. So just give yourself love. And imagine again those beautiful wings wrapped all around you, embraced by the love.
Good. Thank you.
Oh,
well, everyone, I don't know about you, but this time together has just flown on angel wings. And on behalf of Cecily and myself, again, we want to thank each and every one of you for being here, because this was our intention. And without you, there isn't a Telesummit, one. But heartfelt thanks to you, Elizabeth, for just a most amazing hour of sharing your special wisdom with us in a way with really new and different information and ways to think and rethink these color and relationships. So thank you, Elizabeth, so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I've got angel bumps all over me.
I love it. We've got a new phrase, angel bumps. We'll put that on Facebook. And so to everyone here, Cecily and I would so appreciate you continuing to co-create and play with us. Join us tomorrow. We have an amazing speaker who I know personally. She's from St. Petersburg. It is the dynamic Reverend Elena Jones, or just Elena Jones. She'll be sharing with us 7 easy steps for creating intentions for your life. But she was born in Italy, grew up in Buenos Aires, and moved to the U.S., and she is an internationally renowned psychic medium, and she's off the hook. She's off the charts. So put on your spiritual seatbelts. as calm and as soothing Elizabeth is, Elena is the other end of the spectrum. Wouldn't you agree, Cecily?
Definitely.
And in addition to co-creating and playing with us, if you are in social media and you can send some Twitter messages or you can post on Facebook and invite your friends to join us, we would love more is better on the Angel Telesummit. We would just love to have more and more people. And then certainly the very important Angel package, the VIA package, is always available to you. So again, we thank you, Elizabeth. We thank each of you. I thank you, dear Cecily. So goodbye to all, and angel blessings to each of our human angels listening in.
Thank you, and good night,
Thank
everyone.
you very much.